Hello and welcome to Her First Time, Hayden Plays Hollow Knight episode 24. Today we've just found Confessor Gigi. He's a inhabitant of Hollow Nest that I didn't know existed up until this point. When I finally decided to use the last of my key, like everyone, he's a fairly annoying voice when you initially talk to him. I think what he's talking about is that shrouding themselves in forms dreamed. Best be careful. Assisting them might benefit you, but who knows what could happen. I think I'm free of regret. I think if I die, he'll get my shade or something like that. How long I have slept. This land so much darker now. So he's been asleep for a while. If you look at him as well, he doesn't look like... Obviously, he's a bug. But he looks like he's made of the void himself. Which could insinuate that he's come from... Not the same place that we came from, but... He's a vessel in his own right. Okay. Obviously, I'm doing my voiceover again like last week because I recorded this over the Christmas. So, this is me on my last visit to the Nailsmith, giving him the final 3 paylores that I've gathered around the world. Hopefully, this will mean that we can take on all the big bad bosses that will inevitably face us at the end of the game. The true
Garadel Akari.
In only your weapon and such potential. Finally, I behold the majesty of the pure nail. Oh, he's sad about having it done. I suppose this is like his ultimate piece of work. He's done now. Oh, sugar, my mic just fell. That wasn't good.
Ranjo Stenja.
Yeah, his life work has come to an end. Please don't throw yourself off the edge. No, he wants me to cut him down. Haven't I earned it? Obviously I made the decision not to, because while it's poetic to die like this and to kill yourself, it's like, oh, my life has reached its end. There's so much more potential in living. He thinks he's made the greatest thing he has, that he's done all he has to live for, but surely there's more. There's always more from everyone. I don't think you should... Yeah, I don't advocate killing yourself, basically, is what I'm trying to say. No matter, even in the deepest darkness, there's always a light. Always a reason to go on. Here we are now, about to take on Marcotte back in the Kingdom's Edge. Using our shade dance to bash through all these darkened doors. I decided to do that. Just go around and look for all them and see what we can find. You've come a long way just to die. No, do not speak. I've heard thousands and thousands of empty words from those like you. Your pride, your desires, your desperation. You will take these things with you once I strike you down. Raise your weapon then and die like the rest. For some reason I decided not to challenge him and to hop around like a lunatic around the screen instead. I suppose in my head I was trying to get a feel for the area of what I could do. The map isn't going to help you, Hayden. Fight him. Oh dear. I suppose I got a sneaky hit in. No honor. I have absolutely no honor. He's a really cool designed boss. He looks like he's wearing the red demon armor from Neo. And now when he's fighting, I'm going to try and fix my mic. By he, I mean past tense Hayden. And we have the wind protector back on. How's the fight going? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, this is where yeah. Oh god. It's really just a cheese. Like, he went down to that corner, got stuck, and that's basically how I won. Because look, we all know I'm not above taking advantages of glitches. There's not much champagne playing when it comes to me. There it is. One of the coolest bosses in the game. Look, I like the floral thing. It reminds me of Marluxia out of Kingdom Hearts as well. The flowered assassin. Never have I been defeated in combat. I can see myself there, still sleeping. Here at the edge of the world where no one could find me, except you. Warriors, knights, kings, even time itself. They have no power. You are the darkness come to consume me. I've come to consume everything, mate. No, consume it. It's not like I'm killing him, but I'm taking his power with me. He now resides on in the Dream Nail. With everyone else, just a whole gang of people in there. They won't be lonely or sad. Didn't really make use of the arena at all. But why would you? Okay, this is just another quick thing of getting quick slash. It looks like one of those chalices that was down in the abyss, doesn't it? Pure. Not one of the chalices, but him, the big guy himself. I wonder, are they like some of the OG inhabitants of Hollow Nest, like world builders kind of thing? Isn't there that guy in Greek mythology that, like, you know, he's like a titan or something that helped crafted the world for the gods? And now we're back out into the Queen's Gardens to break through another one of those dark walls. So, it was a few weeks ago now at this stage, but I can't remember exactly who said it either. It was in the comments, but about the... Oh, damn it, I was really bad. It's like simple platforming isn't my strong suit, we all know that. But the reason that these mantises are still hostile is that they were traitors basically to their tribe, and that they revered strength. Like, strength was the most important thing to them, and like the orange infection offered them more than just fighting against it. So they allowed themselves to succumb to it, search for more power, and that's what set like the Mantis Lords and their tribe that we've seen earlier in the game against them. Plot coming in to smash things up. She's Alan Partridge. I've never noticed that. That makes this even sadder. I love a bit of Partridge. So yeah, the Traitor Lord. If he's a lord like the other Mantis Lords, the three that we would have fought, I wonder, is he related in some way? Like a sibling, or he could just be like one of the males that were in it. He could have been like a lieutenant in their army, and he just decided to proclaim himself a lord when he got people to defect to his side and come out here. It's a really hard fight. I've edited this down quite a bit because I died a lot. I think I took him on like 12 times. Like it doesn't look too bad there, especially when I'm using the shadow dash to go through him, and that it's hurting him. I have a charm that lets you hurt him when you dash through him. But look, yeah, there's one of the deaths. I think I've messed up here now as well. We'll see with this edit how it goes. I think I turned off my Elgato right until because I was doing the fight so often I was worrying about space on my laptop. And I think I only caught the end of the fight, and something terrible happens. Let's just say that. Clot is basically doing everything for me. Oh, I say that and she just smashes the floor. There we go again. Yeah. So she finishes him, but she'd also just been stabbed through the stomach by him at the same time, so they like finish each other off. Yeah, I didn't get my last battle against him. I'm sorry about that. Just dead. And now we can go out further into the gardens. So tranquil and peaceful, and to think that something so brutal has just happened. Another ally down. We started with the episode making a friend, then a friend wanting to commit suicide, and then a friend dying. So yeah, this is really cool. So I think that looks like one of the eggs that... Was it? Down in the King's Edge, inside the worm. With all the white tendrils as well, because there's a lot of that around King's Edge as well, isn't there? Especially with the ash falling. It's when we get up to this character now. Yeah. She herself to me looks like a worm, like in a larvae state or something. Oh, one arrives, for it walks to find me. Did it seek my aid, or did the path carry it by chance? Such a pertinent. It is true that you have waited. No, perhaps this is inaccurate. True, one like you has waited. I have a gift, how long for one of your kind. Half of a whole, when united, great power is granted, and on the path ahead, great power it will need. So, essentially, I need to find the second part of this. Going forward, hopefully by Thursday. It's quite a big world. So I've taken the white fragment, which kind of looks like my face. It faced the gendered child. She's a fierce foe. So I think that insinuates Hornet. Striking reflection of her mother. So yeah. Oh, that's yeah. Because what's her name? Oh, I imagine you might gain yourself a power. Yeah, she's still talking about Hornet. If me and Hornet joined forces, we'd be an unstoppable duo. It was the Beast, wasn't it? The Beast is Hornet's mother, so she's not like same as me. Within my roots to weakening of the vessel, I plan feely only two obvious outcomes. The first is nebula on current courses, regression, all minds relinquished. The second I find preferable, and I would seek your aid in it. I implore you, usurp the vessel. So I think what she's telling me there is to take the place of the Hollow Knight. That I'm free of blemishes. So that means I could do it properly. Perhaps yourself, yeah. So she thinks I'm up to the task of being in the Hollow Knight, I think. Were the vessel to break, then the plague would unleash with rage. So... So... the infection or the plague, obviously, so I can access it. Yeah, she knows that I can read her mind. That's kind of cool as well that she's cognizant of that. But what I don't really get is how I'm better than the Hollow Knight. What is it that sets me aside from it if we were born of the same thing? And Hornet is obviously born of something similar to me, but obviously because she had a mother. Obviously, I probably didn't have a mother. I obviously came up from there. So that's why she's a unique, an android, a hybrid almost. There's so much lore to unpack. And there's Clot, her lovely, lovely ghost. Well, now that was something, a true battle for mighty warriors. So intense, so climatic, it's really everything. Thanks for all your help, my friend. For a tiny bug, you set a valiant example. I was clicking through that way too quick. She'll be on her way soon. Nola is waiting. Who is Nola? Has she mentioned Nola before? Just savouring this moment a little more. Savouring her death. I mean, it's the only thing in life that's guaranteed is dying, isn't it? I've talked about death being the only inevitability to life and not killing yourself. Oh yeah. I decided to throw this in as well because since we did the collector and I've had the map, I've been going around getting a lot of grubs. And with that comes a lot of rewards. So do we have a King's Idol, a lot of Geo, and I think he throws me out a charm as well if I'm not mistaken. How many are there left? There can't be that many. Yeah, the Grubfly's Elegy. I'm so charming, hahaha. This is where I'll end it. With some tranquility. Again we meet, my short friend, here at last. Twice I've seen this world over, and all my service may have stripped the first. I'm thankful I could witness its beauty again. Yeah. Hallownest is a vast and wondrous thing, but it has many wonders as it holds. Ha, my flattery turns only silent stoicism. I like that very much. Incredible. And then I'm given the option to sit with him and to just enjoy the beautiful blue expanse. Okay, so it's Monday again. This is now 25 to 4. I need to try and get this uploaded by 8 o'clock. Oh, yeah, it's been an odd day as well. So one of the shows that I actually follow, Prepare to Try, in IGN, those guys left from the UK branch, and I think they've started up their own YouTube channel. So my first very ever Patreon donation was made to them today, which was kind of cool. So my morning was kind of preoccupied with looking through all that, which it shouldn't have been. I apologize. So hopefully the voiceover for episode 25 will be slightly better than what we just witnessed here. So, until next week, thanks for putting up with me. Oh, Quirrel's gone. Just his sword left. Goodbye.